Hello everybody. So yesterday we planted the Angelina stone crop right between the two buildings that you see there. And we have one more plant to plant today. So we're going to come around the railroad here. And we are going to plant this plant, which is a red-leafed Mucdenia. And we're going to plant it using our 5-gallon pail technique, and we're going to plant it right where you see it. Okay, to ensure that we're planting it in exactly the right spot, we're going to put our 5-gallon pail with the hole cut out of the bottom right over the plant where it sits. We'll twist the bucket into the stone, and then we'll just remove the plant through the top, and then that will be our digging spot. All right, as you can see, we have reached the weed barrier layer, and underneath that weed barrier is just the subsoil that's underneath the crushed stone base. So we're going to cut that weed barrier away, and then we're going to dig out some of the soil underneath just to loosen up so our new plant can establish a nice root system if the roots go down that far, and then we'll be ready to plant. Okay, so we got most of the stones out of there, and we've got the soil underneath scratched up. We've removed some of that weed barrier to expose that soil underneath. So now we're ready to pour in some gardening soil and put our plant in. Okay, so what we were doing here when we were putting handfuls of dirt in after the plant was in the bucket is we were filling around the spaces between the root ball and the side of the bucket. So we just kind of moved right around all these different sides here, if you can see that, hopefully. And then pack it down as you go, so you're putting as much dirt in there as you can. And the other thing you want to make sure you do is kind of pull the leaves up so they don't get buried in the dirt as you're backfilling. So our next step is to pull the bucket out. Okay, with the bucket pulled out, you can see the plant is sitting in there nice in the ground. Looks good. we can take away some of this soil here. We'll rake the rock around it with a little stone rake. Pull this bucket out of here. Now, like I said, the soil that's kind of loose around it, that'll disappear pretty quickly. With the watering or rain, that'll soak right into the rock. So anyway, there's another planting for the Garden Railroad. And yeah, hope this helps.